Good morning and welcome back to the Perkins Garage's YouTube channel for another walk around video. But before we get started on the Mach-E, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button and leave us a lovely comment below. This here is a Star White Ford Mustang Mach-E standard range rear wheel drive. So this particular vehicle has the 68 kilowatt hour battery. That's going to deliver 220 miles of range on the WLTP scale. We are registered on a 70 registration, so we're going to take Ford warranty with us until December 2023. And we have only done just over 9,000 miles. Like always, we'll get the exact number once we're on the dashboard in a second. So for the next 10 minutes, 15 minutes or so, I'm going to walk you around this Mach-E and hopefully show you as much as I possibly can. But it's worth noting, now the sun has come out, can I get a little close-up on this paintwork? It's like a pearlescent metallic paint. Just as I say that, I've got my shadow in the whole thing, but you can see that sparkling. It really does look gorgeous. I don't think the camera's doing it quite as much justice as it deserves, but this Star White Platinum looks gorgeous. Okay, so the near side front, and we're going to look at the headlights. We're just going to wake it up on the remote central locking, and then we can see the daytime runner there. See that light strip down there? It's what we call a daytime running light. The bit that appears to be flashing simply because the frequency in which the video is recorded at. Just below we have front parking sensors. We have an active aero front grille there, so that will allow cool air in when needed. Coming around now to the offside front wheel, we've got a beautiful 18-inch alloy wheel in like a carbonised grey colour. Looks really nice. With the white and the grey, it's a really nice colour scheme. You can see we've got silver painted brake calipers, and these are fitted with Continental premium contact 6 tyres. Only done 9,000 miles of work, so they're in very good condition and ready to go. If we look up in the windscreen quickly, there's a few things to note. We have the sound screen, so it's sound dampering, so it makes the cabin incredibly quiet. I have a couple of sensors, one there somewhere for the automated lights, and up the top there will be, you can't see it, for the traffic sign recognition, auto dip beam and your rain sensing wipers. This vehicle is fitted with keyless entry, and we have the lovely keypad system. So if I was just to lock the vehicle and pop the key in my pocket nice and safely, and if you look at the door, we have a nice button there, click that, and it opens the door for you. Just above it is the key code, so you can set your own key code to gain entry to the vehicle. It is still keyless entry because you can click on the lock button and that shall lock the vehicle. In the wing mirrors we have blind spot assist monitors, so that little sign there will illuminate orange if someone was in your blind spot, either the near side or the off side of the vehicle. Rear privacy glass features, and that trails all the way around the rear of the vehicle. Again with the colour schemes, so the grey wheels, the white paint, rear privacy glass with this gorgeous gloss black stripe that runs down the roof. It's a very nice colour scheme vehicle. Now we're at the offside rear, we're going to show you some of the gorgeous bodywork on this vehicle. So we're going to start nice and high on the offside and move our way down like so. And we'll move that round to the offside rear and give you a good look at that rear wheel. So we're going to make our way round the rear of the vehicle now. We have rear parking sensors and a rear vision camera just above the gorgeous black Mustang badging. I'm going to just flick the key so you can see the sequential lights and LED rear lights. So I know they're going to appear to be flashing, and that is just the frequency in which the video records it at. But in real life, just imagine they're just solid red. So we're going to make our way to the near side rear, and we're going to do the exact same with the bodywork. So we're going to start nice and high, and I'm just going to pan away, showing you all that lovely bodywork. Like so. Near side rear wheel. And then that's followed all the way to the near side front. Okay, so what I'm just going to do is I'm going to open up the passenger door, and just here we have a release for the front. 2 pulls on that. So the beauty about electric vehicles is you've got the ability to have a storage space under the bonnet. Obviously under there's not much going on because this is a real drive vehicle. So we have the space for a frunk. They come with the nice dividers as well, so you can put in your bags, chargers if required, but it's just a nice space. The only thing you're going to need is the washer bottle, which obviously will be filled up when you collect the vehicle anyway. So we'll shut that up now, and we'll shut that up and we'll come around to the near side front wing, because underneath this cover is where the vehicle is charged from. So this is a Type 2 connection port, AC home charging, and that'll do up to 22 kilowatts an hour, but tend to be the home chargers will be 7 kilowatt hour charging, and this is DC, so that is rapid charging. So that is what you'll use when you're in a public charging station, and that will charge it nice and quickly. I won't bore you all too much with charging times and specifications today, but if you do need to know anything, give us a call and we'll explain everything you need to know about charging, where to charge it, how long it takes. But in the conversation of charging, the vehicle is supplied with a Type 2 7 kilowatt charger as standard. So if you do get a pod installed at home, or if you're out and about in Tesco's, you can plug that into the pod points and that will charge your vehicle nice and quickly. Underneath this one, this is a 3-pin 13 amp charger that goes into any domestic UK plug socket, and that will charge the vehicle. I call this a granny lead because it doesn't happen very quickly. If you're only doing, I don't know, 20, 30, 40 miles a day, that will easily charge it overnight. So it's just something to consider. So the Type 2 comes in handy when you're in a bit of a rush and you need to charge the whole capacity of the battery overnight, but if you're only topping up, that will suffice. Underneath the little cover here we have a tyre sealant kit and compressor to keep you going in the right direction, and as you can see we have a very large boot in these Mustangs, not like the 5 litre V8s of the past where you couldn't even get a loaf of bread in the boot. This boot is big enough for all of everyday's activities. I reckon I could probably get all my fishing tackle in here as well. Not that I'll probably be taking a Mustang fishing, but there we are. So lovely rear boot space and high volume there. Close it up. Oh, the tornado cover is already built in, so that closes automatically. Okay. Once again, keyless entry on all 4 doors. So let's have a look inside the interior. So we've got electric windows in all 4 corners, and in the rear of this is some beautiful leather interior, and it's all defined by some gorgeous white stitching all the way around. 2 ISOFIX seats, so the near side rear and the offside rear. You can clip the kiddie seats in and keep them nice and secure. Down there we have a fast charge USB-C and a USB-A, so keep those nicely charged up, all those devices charged up on those 220 mile journeys of yours. Opening up the driver's door now. So on the driver's door card, 4 electric windows, mirror controls and interior locking just up there. We don't have door handles on a Mach-E, we have door levers. Come and open a door. Come to Perkins, sit in one and just open the door. Most satisfying thing you'll ever experience. Looking now at the driver's seat, again we have some really good condition leather and with some lovely cross stitching with some white cotton there as well. So lovely stitching. It really does look the business. Looks really smart, and these seats are incredibly comfortable. They are manually adjustable, so you have a lumbar, a height, a forward and backwards, so you're always going to get yourself comfortable. Can you just bear with me a second? I'm just going to jump inside the vehicle, so you're going to hear a bit of backlash on the microphone, so just hold your horses. Now we're inside the vehicle. Foot on the brake, the power start stop button goes green. 1 click of that and it's going to wake everything up. Oh, lovely. Okay, so we have the digital display in front of us, key battery low, so we're going to go put a new battery in that after I'm done here. And what we're also going to do is just going to turn down the blower so you'll be able to hear me. Okay, it's on auto. Let's turn it off then. Lovely, lovely. Let's quieten that down. It was an auto, you see, so it was a bit blowy. Okay, there we are. Right, driver display, ladies and gentlemen, driver display. So, going through it from left to right, we have the range, which is 188 miles at 84% battery. Key battery low, I'm going to go replace that in a minute. We have ambient air temperature, we have a seat warning message on there as well, which we can OK, and we're into your conventional driver display. As you can see, we have the conventional ground speed there, so that is referring to the Mustangs of yesteryear, where you can measure the ground speed, so that is a very cool Mustang trait. The right hand side we have our gear selection, so park, reverse, neutral, drive, low range, and we have 8,977.6 miles on the dashboard. Going to zoom out slightly, conventional indicators left and right, wipers on the right hand side, and we have this gorgeous Mustang steering wheel. The right hand side is where we do the volume, or the volume controls, and we go through different previous and next song. On there we have a voice command button, and we also have a pick up and decline phone call. The left hand side of the steering wheel is where you'll find all of your adaptive cruise control functions and speed limiter. So you can set your limiter via there. You have adaptive, so you can set your distance via the top right button, and we can set our speed quite conventionally by flicking up or down the little toggle in the middle. This vehicle has the Sync 4A 15.5 inch touchscreen unit, and I'm going to try and show you some of the amazing features on this touchscreen. So this effectively, at the top there, it will bring down the menu, and there you can see you've got your radio, phone, navigation, tyre pressures, different trips, Bluetooth audio. We have both Android Auto and Apple CarPlay connectivity. We have the owner's manual, and we also have a sketch pad as well for when you get bored. So that's quite a fun one. For example, let's open up the navigation. So we have a nice large navigation display. I'll just change the camera to my right hand. Where to, you ask? So you can add all your favourites in there, so it's nice and easy. Use the keypad to type in your destination. So it's a nice easy navigation system to use. It's incredibly large as well. This is probably one of my favourite infotainment displays I've actually used. And go down there, you've got your quick tiles there as well, so you can get into things nice and easily. At the top right, we have your car settings. So that's where you'll find your different drive modes, whether it's whisper, active or untamed. We have one pedal driving. We even have a propulsion sound there also. Click on the camera and that'll take you straight to your rear vision camera, which is incredibly high definition as well. So I really am a fan of the reversing camera. You have different access connectivities, so you can unlock charge cord, charge port light, and even open the boot from here also. For parking, we do have a park pilot, so that just helps you when you're in reverse. So yes, it's a very user-friendly, a very interactive screen, and so I like to try and split it into two halves. So the top half is all your entertainment, and the bottom half is where all of your air conditioning controls come into their own. So this is a dual zone system, so both sides of the cabin can be set to individual temperatures. If you click on this one here, it shall bring up an overview of the HVAC. I'll just zoom out slightly, you might be able to see more what I'm talking about. So you can set your dual zone, you can set where the air is going to be coming from, and you can also set your e-heat and recirculation and heated front windscreen from there also. And the button I was looking for a minute ago is the master off switch in the top right hand side. But of course, once you know where everything is, it makes your life a lot easier. At the bottom we have heated seats either side and a heated steering wheel there for good measure. Just below the screen we have a wireless charge pad, a USB-C and a USB-A to keep you nice and charged. Two adjustable cup holders, we have a rotary gear selector, a electronic handbrake, we have one there, and that's going to be for your park pilot, and we have one there for your hazard switch also. So thank you for bearing with me for the last 15 minutes or so. But what I will say before I go is I like my music, and this is a soundbar all the way along the screen. So you've got some incredible sound quality in these Mach-E's as well. And on that note, thank you very much for watching. Hope to speak to you soon. The number you need is 01376 550 899. If not, subscribe, like and leave us a nice comment. Bye bye for now.